So guys, welcome back to another video. And today, before we even get this started, I just want to say, how do you like the new intro? How do you actually like it? I think it's really cool. Also, we're going to be looking at a little car that I've already built. And I actually gave this one away. And it's this one. Let's go. Put you sideways. Here. This one right here. It's this car. This is the one that we're going to be working on. So, I have all of these stuff for it, actually. And I'm going to be building a little box for it. And we're doing decals, but we're not painting it like the one I actually gave to my bus driver. We're not painting it like that. We're going to paint this one differently. As you can see, I sound different. That's because I'm sick and all that, so I'm gonna have to be breathing a lot because my nose is clogged and it's really tiring, dude. I don't know what this is. I think it's a cold, but I'm gonna start off with the chrome tree, and I will be filming every single. This is gonna be multiple parts, different builds. So I'm gonna be filming this for different parts and builds. So this is going to be multiple different videos. As you can see, beautiful chrome tree. And we have some more stuff here. Now the stuff I already have my clippers. Because the stuff we're not going to use, we're going to put away. Which this hood, we're not going to be using. We're not going to paint these, but we'll keep them. Because all the stuff we're not going to paint, we're going to be throwing there. We're not using the exhaust, so we don't need this. We're not using any of the exhaust, anything like that. I do think both the carburetors are on here. No, super truck. So I don't know where the other two carburetors are. Oh, they're right here. All right, so we have a single one right here, which I'm going to take out. We're not using it. We're not using the stock parts. So this whole tree is stock parts, except this part, which I actually would like to have. So the stock parts tree, we're going to actually probably use some of these parts and buy little diorama for the JCC garage over there, which I'm going to be custom painting and all that. And we're probably going to show you in this video. I'm going to show you the progress at least. This is an air filter, a custom one, but still. Even though it's custom, we're still not using it. So, throw it over there for now. This one here, we're actually just going to paint with hand. And then, we're going to paint this whole tree. These, we're going to hand paint. This, we're going to hand paint, which we're going to, before we do, take it off. We're not going to be painting these at all. Or even these at all, either. And then we're not going to paint. We'll paint this. These will be hand painted. Or not. This. Not painting this. We really need this. We're going to paint all this black. So this will be thrown over here in the black pile. I'm still trying to think of a body color we could do. I have no idea. I'll figure that out later. But I'm thinking we can just paint the interior black. So that means all these parts are going to be painted black. So everything interior wise, including seats and even the dashboard, including the steering wheel, is all going to be painted black. And we're not going to paint these. We're definitely going to paint all this stuff. This is all the body stuff. We're going to paint this body color. Except the suspension piece. We're going to hand paint this. Alright. So we're going to throw this out. paint this body color, which I have no idea what the body color is going to be. Now we're going to make this one. This one's going to have a supercharger on it, just like the one I gave to Mr. David, because I love that look. But we're going to be doing something different. So that means different type of build. This will be painted different color from the body. This will be painted black. Excuse me. And this right here will be painted black, but it'll be hand painted. And I'm also going to take the body and mask it off and paint different stuff, different colors. These will be painted black. I'm not gonna paint these. These I'm gonna paint. I'm not gonna paint these. It's just wheel stuff. We don't know what it is, what we're gonna use with it yet. We're just gonna paint these black. These are supposed to be white, but we're just gonna paint the headers black. And all this black. So we're gonna have to paint that. So I'll put it in the black paint pile. This we're gonna paint black. This right here we're just gonna paint color over it and then mask it off and paint it whatever we want. For the engine wise, we're going to actually put the engine together. So one of the first things we'll do is put the engine together. So that means stuff like that. Now the engine is going to be painted a certain color. I have no idea what color it is going to actually be. But we're going to paint the engine block, the heads, and the oil pan the same as the engine, and including the we're just gonna paint parts, put parts on the actual engine and paint it like that. Starter I'll throw in here. We're gonna paint black. I'm not sure 100% if we actually need this radiator or not, so I'm just going to hand paint it black. Actually, I'm going to keep it, not hand paint it black until I can figure it out. This right here, I don't know if we're going to need this or not. No idea. I'll still probably keep it to make sure if we do need it. But over there for now. And this is another radiator hose we don't need. Another fan that we can paint. And a bunch of parts I'm going to paint black. And then paint stuff over. But including the hood and all these parts, I'm going to actually paint black. And this, I'll paint one color, but then I'll make it look old and crap and put other different colors on it, make it look older. So yeah, here's the tires and rims. Not rims, but tires. Here's the glass. We're going to keep these in. I'm going to actually dust these and make these look new-ish, but then old. And all that. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's get to work here. I'm going to put the engine together, then I'm going to get to painting everything up. Okay, so I'm back, and we're going to go ahead and start building this engine. Now, we're going to start by putting these two halves together, and then we're going to slap these on, and then this on. So once we get all this slapped on to the engine and all that, then we'll continue to prepare everything else to be painted. Now I've figured out my paint scheme. I want to do red all over the body, and then mask it off and paint this Smurf onto, I think I'm going to do this door, and then I want to paint this trunk blue. So we're going to do this door in trunk blue. And then we're going to do a black fender right here. So we're going to have to mask this. No, we're just going to do this door and this trunk, actually. I think that'll just be perfect. But we're going to clean this off and put it together. So I'm going to go ahead and just look for all the little places that we cut the trees off like this and just make sure it's clean. And then I think it looks nice. So we're gonna go ahead and get the second half. And then now I'm just gonna put it together, and I'll be back when we put it together. So now the super glue is on it to make it stable, so it doesn't break apart when we play with it, make the engine more detailed. We're going to put this little liquid stuff on it, this liquid cement, and we're going to just put it all over this seal line right here, so we can get it to stay together. And then once we do, and this is dry, I'm gonna go ahead while this is drying, clean these up and clean all these other parts up, and we'll put them on camera. So guys, we're back, and I'm gonna put these heads onto the engine block. So you also may be wondering when I'm gonna paint the engine. I still haven't figured that out. I'm definitely going to paint the transmission a different color. Oh my god, look at that. I have to clean that out. But I'm definitely going to paint the transmission a different color from the engine, because I'm going to paint the transmission silver, I know that. And I also would like to do like a color on the engine. Now this engine's going to be rebuilt and just thrown in an old car, like like let's say let's just say when I bought the actual old car, I just bought the car, took the old engine out of it, and then just decided, you know what? Why don't we rebuild it, give it a new paint job, slap on a big ass supercharger and some new suspension, and why don't we just make the car look old but put a bunch of new parts into it and all that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. Ooh, excuse me. That's what we're gonna be doing. Now we're gonna have to figure out, oh my god, this engine head will not stay on this thing. Now we're just going to put on a little bit of glue where the oil pan's gonna sit, and let it sit there. Okay, I'm just gonna let this sit for a little bit. So I've got our paints, and we're gonna go ahead and go through painting stuff like this. And this is actually, we're gonna just start off with a chrome tree. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this color for the headlights. So I'm gonna go ahead and just paint the headlights up with this and make them look nice. And then we're going to move on to the front lights here. I'm going to use this red, and just gonna go, and I have a smaller red that actually is a deeper red, so maybe we want to use that. I don't know. So far this is looking nice. We're gonna also use this color here for the front Chevy emblem. And when this here is dry, then we're also going to use, let me put this phone sideways. I'm sorry guys, I keep forgetting to film sideways. I know it's a better way to film, but this is what we're doing it. So that's pretty nice. Let me move my pen cup. But this is what we're gonna think. I gotta remember to look at the camera. This is what we're going to paint this. So this right here is perfect. Okay, let me explain this. So I like looking at my face when I'm doing in the film, because I like to see what's happening and all that. So that way I can say, well, I need to do this or this. So that's why I keep looking at here instead of here. I'm going to start looking here and filming like this. So now we're going to use this deeper red color to make it pop more. And then we're going to use this color in the taillights. Oops. Oopsie. I can say it, boys. We officially fucked up. A little bit too much red in there. The marker accidentally spilled out. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll get some Q-tips or something real quick, and I'll try to clean it out best as I can. And I have some extra chrome paint, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I got some... My mom gave me some really strong nail polish remover and these makeup removers. And I'm going to just spill it on real quick and take the little thing and just try to remove as much as I can. Alright, that's good. That's good. It did it, guys. It worked. Alright. Taillights are saved. If you can see them. Here. The taillights are saved. Perfect. Alright, now look at that. Got it all. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, everything's good. I fixed it. My mom's home, thank God, so I have a way to actually fix stuff like that. And now we're going to take this black Sharpie and go over the top of the valve covers where the little design is to make it more realistic and actually make them look better. That's technically what I'm doing. And also, I'm going to go ahead and take these chrome bumpers out. I'm not using these, so I'm going to go ahead and just take these out. Perfect. This right here is done, so I'm going to go right there. Alright, now we're going to start these out. All the stuff we're not going to be painting out. What else? This. I'm not going to paint this or these shocks until I can figure out if there's a certain type of shocks and radiator I have to use. So, I'm going to go ahead and just to save time off camera, paint all this stuff and show you when I'm done. So yeah, guys, I'm done painting it. As you can see, I've got the red with the blue, and I've got all the painting done, all the dust. It's better to see it in real life. You can see it more than on camera. So it's gonna be like a mix of old and brand new parts. And technically just looking like an old broken down car, but it's gonna have new and old parts in it. This is like just a bunch of parts, different stuff in here. Looking old and brand new. So that's pretty much it for now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.